अच्छा मैं
Hi guys, today we have with us Kunal. Kunal, today we want to talk about the PPO. कि PPO क्या होता है, PPO की right from the full form of PPO to how you got the PPO. We'll not talk about your company, obviously your brand name because of the obvious reasons. But हमें in general we want to understand the complete process about the PPO, how it works and what is the value of the PPO.
अच्छा
So we
thank you so much for having me
yeah.
yeah.
Hi. So can I know about your background first? Which city are you from?
Yeah, so basically I hail from West Bengal. I'm from Calcutta. मैं एक proper Bengali हूँ, but I have spent majority of my life staying in South India, be it Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad. I completed my undergraduate and my master degree, BTech plus MTech in the Department of Electrical Engineering from IIT Madras. Post that, I worked at 2 years, one in the consulting domain for about 12 months and about 13 months at a FMCG company. And then I decided it was high time for me to, get a फ्लेवर ऑफ एमबीए बिकॉज लाइफ में मतलब एक पॉइंट के बाद में लगता है कि लाइफ में अगर आगे बढ़ना है तो थोड़े और डिग्रीज चाहिए होंगे, कुछ कुछ स्पेशल स्किल सेट्स चाहिए होंगे जो बहुत बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं विच एवर फील्ड यू वांट टू एंटर टू, बी इट कंसल्टिंग, प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट या समथिंग लाइक दैट. So I decided to come to do an MBA. Was really lucky and very fortunate to have landed here at IIM Bangalore. So that's
Superb. I would like to stop you here, and I know the main agenda of PPO, but I want to first talk about MTech versus MBA because there is one debate going on everybody's mind. Ke why MTech? Then if first after engineering, why MBA? Because MTech is a logical extension. So what made you decide to go for an MBA degree after having an MTech degree as
So the basic thing, like people will give many reasons. I'll be very honest here. So when I got into when I passed my JEE advanced examination, I did not get a BTech degree. I got an integrated dual degree. So it was a BTech plus MTech given. So that's a very valid question because when I was doing my MTech, I was pretty interested in the dissertation that I basically worked on, and then it was really helpful that my dissertation basically became a part of another PhD scholar with whom I was a part of, and now he's publishing his papers. So, Phil, that is the reason why I decided to pursue that passion towards engineering. I pursued it in data science in the FMCG domain, try to see whether this is something I'm interested in or not. And then I realized that this is not necessarily my orientation. So basically जो idea होता है कि MTech मतलब तुम बहुत टेक्निकल ओरिएंटेशन है, बिजनेस की जरूरत नहीं है, एमबीए बहुत बिजनेस है, टेक्निकल, ऐसा आज के जमाने में it does not work like that. It is very specific. You need technical domain knowledge even if you are a manager. You need managerial information or knowledge even if you are a technical aspect of the site. So it has its own pros and cons. Both are good, but it completely depends on what you are interested in.
आई नॉर्मली से तुम दिल पे हाथ रखो, तुम्हें कहाँ जाना है, आपको रिसर्च में जाना है, देन गो फॉर एमटेक. बट देन प्लीज रियलाइज द परसेंटेज ऑफ कंपनीज एंगेजिंग इन रिसर्च इन इंडिया. आपको वो भी ध्यान देना होगा. तुम तो
बहुत
reinvent the wheel करना चाहोगे, but is that many companies coming to hire for the research point of view? ठीक है, that is the main fundamental problem. And unless you want to go abroad, yes, then you go for MTech करके फिर MTech भी करने का, then you directly go abroad after engineering only. In case you want to
बिल्कुल
go abroad. So, and second main valid reason is yes, there's a ceiling you can't break as a MBA, as a non-MBA. If you want to go into management side, the senior management roles, a middle management role, you need to have an MBA degree, or at least that can be a shortcut toward that thing. That could be a valid reason for that. And I also have heard that during MTech you are getting internship as you're getting some stipend as well, right? For MTech you get a stipend.
So
How much?
yeah, the amount basically varies. It completely depends on the grants that the government gives. But the only criteria that comes out there is basically you have to pass GATE. There are two criteria. Like for example, in the government colleges like your NITs, IITs, or something like maybe even your IIScs, what works is you have to either have a CGPA of greater than 8.5, which is a little tough. I will be very frank with you, or you have to pass GATE examination. Either of the two. If either of the two exists, then I think it varies between 12.5 to 15 to 16K per month. But that is only for master degree. For the if you are a MTech student, if you go for MS, that can go from 30 to 40. And if you're going for a research student, there is few grants where it even goes up to approximately 1 lakh. But those are very specific. But on an average, 50 to 60 lakh with other perks, DAs, housing benefits, etc.
Right, true. So, okay, that is one point. And what are the typical roles offered? So now, what is the a difference between MTech and MBA, and how you bridge the gap? Because this question I'm sure is going to be asked you every day by every company. भाई MTech के बाद क्यों आया? I normally ask this question. I've been a panelist of almost 30 MBA colleges now. कि तो you're already married to a girl called MTech. तो दूसरी शादी क्यों किया? Kind of thing. How
uh,
do you justify that?
ऐसे सवाल पूछेंगे सर, कैसे क्या ही जवाब दूंगा. But I think on a serious note, if I have to answer the question, MTech, the specification is basically that you have a technical orientation, be it electrical engineering, computer science, mechanical, whatever stream it is, and I'm sure many engineers will relate. But इसमें तुम्हारा मतलब, I'm sure many people, if not all, have already seen Three Idiots. अगर तुमको passion नहीं है, then कोई point नहीं है. But अगर तुमको passion है, go for it. ऐसा कोई compulsion नहीं है. The difference between MTech and MBA जहां पर आता है, it's basically कि तुम टेक्नोलॉजी में तब घुसते हो जब तुम्हें कुछ बनाना होगा, व्हेन यू वांट टू मेक अ प्रोडक्ट, व्हेन यू वांट टू फाइंड अ वे टू चेंज द वर्ल्ड. एमबीए इज बेसिकली जो तुम बना रहे हो, जो टेक कंपनीज जो बना रहे हैं, उसको तुम लोगों तक पहुंचाओगे कैसे, हाउ आर यू गोना मेक इट यूजफुल फॉर द वर्ल्ड. अब जैसे गूगल मेक्स गूगल मैप्स एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट, वो तो टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट है. एआई, गूगल ग्लास, ऑल ऑफ दिस, वो टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट है. बट हाउ इज द गूगल ग्लास रीचिंग अस? What exactly is it that I need in a Google class? अब ये तो टेक्निकल पर्सन नहीं देख सकता ना, वो एआई का कुछ मॉडल बनाएगा, एमएल कुछ बनाएगा, बट ये प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर, सेल्स मैनेजर, प्रोग्राम मैनेजर ये देखेगा कि इसको कैसे बनाया जा सकता है. वो जो कस्टमर के बीच में जो गैप है विद द फ्रॉम द कंपनी टू द कस्टमर, उसको कैसे ब्रिज कर सकते हैं. दैट इज व्हाट इज बीइंग कवर्ड इन एमबीए. एंड हाउ टू ब्रिज दैट गैप, ऑनेस्टली मुझे भी नहीं पता था कि मुझे एमबीए करना है क्या नहीं. I had my work experience that worked out. I also took part in some competitions that I think even during our IMB's BTech, BFest, Vista, many of these events are also going on. I also took part when I was in my undergraduate graduate program. Of course, I didn't win few. I came as a finalist for few, but these gave me an idea that there is also something beyond the tech world, and that is probably something I can explore later on. And hence, that's the start.
Exactly. Now, okay, we have this D2C events coming up. There are a lot of events as well. Even I'm the sponsor of one event. So what is the value of these events? Okay, iska link, by the way, all the students, if you want to participate, I've given the link in the description box. In fact, we have few more events covered up here, guys. If you can send me those link now, or toolkit while job bata rahe the. So there's a marketing event, finance event, HR event. So whichever area you want to go for. So if you want to participate in that, you can participate in that. So will those events help? Did these events help? Like you said, they helped you. How these particular type of events helped you? In यार तुम already I am Bangalore में हो, तुम्हें क्यों चाहिए event kind of thing?
So basically, events, as I mentioned, when I was in my undergraduate program as well, these events basically gave me an understanding of what it is that I could look into the management field. Is it all the falana danka that people say कि this is globe, you don't need it, technical is all thing, MBA में कुछ ऐसा नहीं है? Is it that, or is there actually some value in it? And then when I took part in certain strategies, certain marketing cases, I realized that it is not all about that. You actually have to use your head. स्ट्रैटेजी का मतलब ये नहीं है तुम कुछ भी मतलब बोल दो और काम चल जाएगा. यू हैव टू एक्चुअली थिंक कि तुम जो बना रहे हो उसका कोई प्लान है क्या नहीं, तुम मार्केट कर रहे हो, तुम जो लोगों को बेचोगे उसको सेंस बनता है या नहीं. तुम ऐसे प्रोडक्ट जाके बेच दोगे तो कोई खरीदेगा नहीं ना, क्योंकि एट द एंड ऑफ द डे तुम्हारा खुद का पैसा जा रहा है. So all of this idea basically made me understand whether I want to enter into or not. And even as an IIM Bangalore student, when I was in my first year, all of this mattered a lot, because when you participate in this, you are actually putting yourself in par with some of the best in the world. People talk about CAT, JEE Advanced, or whatever it is as just exams. Those are exams, but that is किसी का अच्छा दिन जा सकता है, किसी का बुरा दिन जा सकता है, but that does not stop at there. If you have the potential, these are exactly areas where you can show your potential. There is no competition ki I am Bangalore, I am Ahmedabad, ISBs or something will have a better advantage, whereas the other tier 2, tier 3 or other MBA colleges have a lower expectations. Even as an IMB student, I am telling you that in my first year, we lost to an undergraduate team, and it was not one of the IITs or the NITs or the BITS. We lost to a tier 2 engineering college student who came up with a better marketing plan than an IIM Bangalore first year student. So you can clearly see the difference. It is encouraged for everyone. And these are the students who are looked out by all of the recruiters as well, be it your top consulting companies, your top finance companies, marketing companies, or whatever domain it is. So recruiters not only look at your profile, but also look at all of this as well, where the spike or the important positions on your resume come into effect.
Right, exactly. Okay, so now how you handle that question ke abhi MTech ko leke, now you have covered the gap and all these things. So Now, if let me just take one step back and try to understand what you said basically. For example, if we talk about Zoom, we're talking about that example. Building a Zoom is a task of engineers and MTech. Zoom हो गया, Google Meet हो गया, these are all engineers का काम. Now, which will be more successful will be taken care of by the management side. So once the product is made, आप भैया very good, thank you very much. वो आपका corner room है, उसको बोलते हैं support room. So you are being in that room, in the support room. आप वहाँ बैठो, आपसे वहाँ से काम करो. अभी Zoom want to expand, want to buy out, want to collaborate, वो हमारा काम है. This is where the management take over. And now, because the management take over, that's not a BU activity. Now, if I talk about long term, why in MBA is more successful in the long run than MTech or not? I'm taking an average. Maybe of course there are a few examples of IITians as well who have done extremely well without being MBA. Is that the management size is not a BA rule. MTech engineer का simple भाई तू नहीं करेगा कोई और करेगा. It's a BU activity. I just want someone to do that. IT engineers. That's why the IT engineer salary is not growing. The entry salary is not growing that much over the last 10 years. अभी MBA में क्या है advantage क्या है कि you can get around the 15-20% hike. In this pandemic, my friend got a 40% hike from 1 CR salary to 1.4 CR salary. ठीक है, IT engineer, MTech, MBA किया from ABC और करके बस बड़ी कंपनी में बस he is just switching roles every 2 years. 2 साल के बाद country change, city change, profile change, सब change. So this is where the difference come between. So if I want a closing argument from you, was it a wise decision going for MBA, or you still thinking नहीं यार हम तो इंजीनियर अच्छे थे?
I think ये question is a little too early for me because I'm still in my second year of MBA to answer that question. But given my internship experience or the things that I've learned in my first year until now, until my whatever part I've completed in my second year, I can say that the decision has been fruitful because I have learned a lot about the way I look at different businesses, be it a technical aspect, a marketing aspect, or whatever it is, in a very different fashion. First, I thought ki the important part is about building a product. Again, I'm linking it to the technical aspect because you know the MTech versus MBA dilemma. I basically used to think कि यार product ज़्यादा important है. Product बन गया तो तुम कुछ भी बेचो. अभी अगर तुम एक Samsung का Galaxy Note 10 Plus को तुम बनाओगे और तुम बोलोगे कि उसे 10,000 में बेचोगे, तुम्हें बोलोगे अरे हाँ सब बेच देते हैं, वॉल्यूम में लोग खरीद लेंगे, बट दैट इज नॉट हाउ इट वर्क्स ना. अगर एक फोन बनाना 50,000 लगा और तुम 10,000 में बेचोगे, तुम जितना भी वॉल्यूम में बेचोगे लॉस तो तुम्हारा हो ही रहा है ना पर पर्सन. तो ऑल ऑफ दीज एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ हाउ टू मार्केट इट, हाउ टू प्राइस इट, एट व्हाट प्लेस यू वांट टू मार्केट इट, किन लोगों को जाएगा. अब अगर आप अपनी दादी माँ या दादाजी को बोलोगे यार सैमसंग गैलेक्सी नोट 10 प्लस यूज करो, कोई मानेगा भी नहीं. So all of these aspects come into the picture. It's a learning stage. You have to keep learning. As few of our professors right now, even they say, even during our classes, irrespective of तुम 50 साल के बाद तुम CEO बन जाओ गूगल के, तुम जेफ बीजोस की तरह स्पेस में घूम के आ जाओ, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. You have to constantly keep learning, be it technical, be it MBA, कहीं पर भी. Do not stop learning. That is all I can say as a concluding note.
True. Even I remember the same way. If you ask me now, what is that MBA have given you the perception change? Because that's the best thing that happened to me. Earlier, if I go to a coffee shop, we used to see coffee कैसी है, ये कैसा है. Now, if I go, I see कि इसका business model क्या है, इसका income कहाँ से आ रही है. अगर ये पूरा कैफे खाली है तो कमाता कब है? Weekend में कमाते वो लोग. Now, all the restaurants, most of them are running on the weekends only. अभी तो लॉकडाउन की बात नहीं कर रहा, जब लॉकडाउन नहीं था, so maximum income is coming in the night and the weekends only. So this is the things they are the very simple example of what the value of MBA.
Absolutely.
Great. So you will recommend if even if done MTech, he can go for MBA, right? There is no compulsion, no one stopping you.
All I'm going to try to say to everyone is that do what your heart tells you. तुम PhD करके भी, the surprising part is हमारे batch में भी there are lawyers who are doing MBA. Our junior batch there is an MBBS student who is doing an MBA. So there is no restrictions. Do what you feel is necessary for you. That is the best recommendation one can give.
And आप कुछ track change नहीं कर रहे हो. You're not like going away from a career. अब बर्बाद हो गए, ये क्या करवा दिया life में. You are adding on to that career only. ऐसा नहीं कि you can work in the same. He can become a doctor only. He can be in the doctor area only, and adding as a degree to that, and be in the medical area only. Superb. Thanks, yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.